What's up, guys? And I got an exciting review today. It's been a while since I've been fired up about a knife. I mean, just and truly surprised by a knife. This is a Medford midi Marauder. This one is an S35 with the satin blade. I love Medford satin finish. PVD scales. And that is my favorite combination in a Medford. But so previously I had a midi Marauder. It was a few years old. It had the rounded fuller in there, which was meh. It was kind of a pain to open. It had the satin finish on this like this, so your thumb would just slide off of it. It had just a hint of lock stick. Not bad, definitely not a deal breaker. And that was meh. And then the action just wasn't great. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't perfect. So those three all equaled to the knife just wasn't for me. I have noticed since the first Medford I purchased up till now, and those Medfords were great. All the other ones I bought, I had almost zero issues with them. I had an issue with a what was it, a Smooth Criminal or something, but they fixed it right away, no problem. But up to now, I have watched their quality. I bought like a little over 30 Medfords in probably a couple of years span, and I've watched the quality go up, hands down. They've just gotten better at what they do, and that's a natural progression of things. But this one here is kind of the culmination of that. So absolutely no lock stick, right? The fuller has got the new square bottom fuller, which I love. Really lets you get in there and bite it and roll it out. Your thumb doesn't roll off of it. But the action on this straight out of the box is, I mean, that's not even broke in yet. Another thing about the other one, I believe the lock bar was too tight on it. I believe it was too snug. I think they feel more confident now about having a lighter lock bar because they have the lock bar stabilizer. So they can put a lighter lock bar in there, not worried about someone overextending it. So that all of that adds up to a really, really smooth action. I mean, it's just me because I'm working in a tight space, but I don't know if that is the PVD or Armalube. I want to say that's the Armalube, which may be a PVD, but I know that they went to an Armalube, and this is a very new knife. This is April 2nd of 2021, so this is about as new as it gets. I also have another Medford in this finish, a Praetorian T. And I didn't know that I would love this finish until I got this knife. So you get the light weight of the titanium, but titanium scratches really easy, especially if you put a shiny finish on it or an anodized shiny finish, especially if you like face and flame it. Just the slightest things start to scratch those up from daily use, and they just, start to look worn prematurely to me. The coating prevents that. I don't like coatings on my blades. I love them on the scales. I think this is a perfect pocket knife. I mean, some people would say, oh, it's just blocky, it's plain. I love that. That's perfect. Fits my hand. There's no hot spots. For everyday carry, this is the knife. Okay, I love the Slim Midi too, but I love the beefiness of this one. I just got turned off by that other one because it just wasn't perfect. It had too many meh, This one is a home run. Now, don't get me wrong. I love my big beefy Medfords. This is a Medford full-size Marauder. Love, love, love that knife. But it's not exactly practical to carry every day. I carry it a lot, but I'm not going to carry it every day. I'm not going to, if I'm wearing slacks, I'm not going to carry it. I can carry this with anything. Super great weight. It's beefy. I love the Medford grinds. They're just beautiful. the squared fuller, the action is just, I mean, out of the box, Medfords just didn't used to do that, and which was fine. You had to break them in. But I think now with the over travel stop, they can be a little more free with the lock bar stiffness. And I would actually loosen the lock bar stiffness on some of mine, but I can't get it like they get it. You know, I don't have the, I didn't make the knife. You know, they know how to make it perfect. They know it needed to be tighter for certain reasons. So now it seems like they're loosening it up. The actions are better and better and better. And to me, this is a killer knife. Let me put it up against a couple of other ones. This is the Evo 2.0. Very similar in size. And you saw the Marauder. Let's put it up against the 187 DP. You can see it's an extremely carryable size, but it's still a beefy Medford. You still get the Medfordish feel from it. So the long and short of it is I love this knife. It's got everything I'd want. And when I look for Medfords in the future, I want the satin finish on it. I want the PVD scales. Another thing, I've been aggressively hunting all of the S90V Medfords because I like S90V. But I sharpened this S35 last night in no time, and it got stupid sharp. Put a mirror finish on it. I mean, it didn't take no time to get that knife sharpened. And S35 holds a decent edge for a while. I'm starting to kind of back off of the S90 a little bit and think, you know, S35 might be a better steel for me. I don't want to not only spend 30-40 minutes tightening up my knife, sharpening up my knife, but I also don't want to burn up my Wicked Edge stones that are $120 a piece. And that S90, you have to grind on them things for a while. So S35 sharpens up pretty easily. I heard Chris Reeves say, you know, I can use a 20CV or a S90V on my knives, but someone, you know, overseas that doesn't have a diamond sharpener that buys my knife, they're not going to have the ability to get their edge back. And I get it now. I totally get it. I'm a big fan. And Medford's doing great, and I'm a fan. So anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. God bless you and your families. Say a prayer for our country. Good night.